All right. Wiggity wiggity, what's up, dude bros? It's me, Rebel Fresh. Back at it with some more TTI League. Top cut. We got top 16 today. Make you -6, -6. It does 0.
Yeah, I'll claim.
I'll initiative and then I'll kill him. Get a shield there. Pass.
Yeah, good game, man.
Good game, wow.
I played this mirror a bunch, practice, and when one has this and one doesn't,
Yeah, it's rough.
immediately over. I put it at close, so I was it was just really sad to see you play that turn 1 until mine.
Hey, congrats on the win.
Thanks. Game 1 was a lot closer.
Did you end up playing Overwhelming Barrage or Force Throw at all?
I played Force Throw once, and it helped a bit. I don't think I played Barrage ever.
Yeah, we're looking at the list, and we haven't tested those off-brand cards like that. How have you?
Force Throw, but never actually put it into play.
I tried it in a couple of games. It was okay.
It was an untested ad at the last minute for me because I had Strike True in there for a while and I never used it. I was like, well, yeah. I guess it's a 3 cost, so.
So one thing I wanted to ask, and preparing for this event, what were you indexing towards with this deck, and did the meta shake out kind of like you thought?
I mainly played this deck because I was really enjoying it. Frankly, I kind of wanted to lose so I could stream other people's games. But I did think it was like a good deck. I don't think it's bad at all. I just mainly played it because I enjoy it, because I enjoy that control strategy of, going forever. But I think it has good matchups into like pretty much all the slower decks. Like it even has a pretty good matchup into Boba. Barrage actually deals with both these next turn, so he just has to hope that there's not the second Fire Spray in hand. And then he has to draw Barrage. And at that point, he's actually in a pretty good position.
Until another Fire Spray comes down.
Yeah.
He's in Fire Spray is lethal range for now. I don't know if he's got any other healing in his deck.
He's making the motion like he didn't get it.
He did not get it.
Game over.
Wow.
So
wow, that was a non-epic finals.
Astrotech takes it down 2-0.
In both games, kind of the same way. Just no answer to the Fire Spray. That's it.
Astrotech did not drop a single game this entire tournament. So why don't we start with telling you guys a bit about ourselves. So I come from Oregon, the land of Bigfoot. And I've been playing card games since I was like 12. First it was Yu-Gi-Oh, which glad I quit that game. And then I played Destiny for several years. And then when FFG stopped supporting it, I actually played ARH Destiny for a while and actually became a designer on their team.
Yeah, I grew up in California. I did my undergrad in Wisconsin. I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in Arizona. So I've been all over. I have always been interested in card games, but afraid to dive in. So my first one was Destiny, because I got in right at the ground floor when they announced it in Awakenings, and I played it all the way through. I love Destiny. It's always going to be my favorite game. So I always said, when a company makes another good Star Wars TCG, I'm all in. And FFG's making Unlimited, and it looks great, and I've been having a blast with it, so I'm all in. I'm really excited about it.
Sure, let's trade.
All right, I will.
wait for me to take my turn?
I'll give Nick a card and I'll take one for myself.
Oh, Yoda.
Yeah.
Right. Of
Hell
course.
yeah.
We're gonna do Tend to Rebel's face.
Okay. Malac's the Soviet Union. I'm Nixon, and NickTheBug is China. Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing
about right.
detente. And it's like, here's like the decision point that he had, really, is he could have gone like Vader attack into base and, you know, get a little bit of chip damage onto somebody, or he could go into Iden, which I think is the correct play on his part. I think that makes the most sense for him, because he has no way to stop the barrage play to kill Vader next turn. So he takes out my unit while he can. Then so I have a decision here, and did I make the right one? Let's see, because so I didn't have a unit in hand, so I think I made the right play. I think I made the right play by going for the barrage here. But then he had the Palpatine, and then it's like from this board state, like he is way ahead. Like this is the turning point, because he now has 2 threats which collectively deal 10 damage, which is like a 3-turn clock, and then I have nothing on the board. So he's got 6 health left, which means he can eat one of these attacks, but he can't eat 2 of them. So he has to be able to clear 2 of these units. And I think Barrage is the only card that does that. Oh, he drew it. He drew it. Of course. Wow. Ugh. And I think that's going to be game ending. Let's see. Is there lethal on board this turn? 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16. It's not quite, or no, with the barrage. Yeah, it will be with the bonus attack from the barrage. Yeah. So I think it literally just came down to that. I think if Breaker doesn't draw this barrage, then Lego Pizza gets it. So, folks, let's talk about this tournament. Take the initiative. Season 0.5 top cut. Everything is legal now. It's like New Jersey. Except instead of crimes, it's set 1. So we've seen 3 matches so far. We saw Boba beat Leia.
Let's do 2 to your base, restore 3.
Walker. Whatever it is, I have to heal 3.
7 to base.
And yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Woo! Wow. Yeah, I just can't kill Luke.
Yeah, right?
You let this filthy Luke win?
Yeah, I just sideboard like these in like all my late game stuff. I'm like, hey,
I don't want to see him again.
oh, you're gonna. But this
He's
time,
gonna draw space this
time I'm gonna get it.
The
Yeah.
cartel spacer isn't gonna get it done.
And oh yeah, Wing Leader also makes it so that it is game this round. Oh, and Pickard resource the Gamorrean Guards. Gamorrean Guards would actually save his life here. For the round at least. Yeah, you can't jet a turret because it's non-leaders. Couple big misplays from Picardy. And Wooooo. His fans are all screaming, woo! We're going to game 2. And Chart is up 1.
The next one is really interesting. What amazing decks should I build with 2 copies of each Smoke and Cinders and Galactic Ambition that I pull at my 2 pre-releases? So can anyone think of a deck that has Smoke and Cinders and Galactic Ambition?
So a lot of tournaments around here give prizes for very last place. And what you want to do is use those galactic ambitions, take your base out as fast as possible on your own terms, and you meet my friend Owen. You go Owen X, and you just get that DFL prize every time.
There you go. There you go. That's the definitive answer.
And they are playing Grand Inquisitor versus Boba. Sip is our defending champion, and he was playing Boba last time that he won, so that's interesting. But Kotal is here on Grand Inquisitor, and he already beat Astrotech, who was the champion before Sip was. And Astrotech was also on Boba. So this Grand Inquisitor deck has proven that it can beat very good players on Boba. Yeah, I mean, like, the Inquisitor is going to die to... I mean, like, so yeah, he has to 7th Fleet and then take initiative. And then he can attack again with 7th Fleet. And that wins. And I'm not sure that Sip has an answer to that. Yeah, I mean, Sip trades here, but Kotal takes initiative. Folks. Folks, history is about to be made. Kotal takes initiative. Viper Project comes down. It is not enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Grand Inquisitor in the top 4.
I went to 3 pre-releases. The first one was about an hour away, and that one had 46 people.
Ooh.
And then the other 2 were just our local crew, and so they were about 12 people each.
Sweet.
I went 8-1 overall, had a lot of fun. I'm so hooked on Unlimited.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it?
So hooked.
You win or lose, and it's still fun. That's the best.
Yes, I almost wanted to be losing games because like, I beat these people so much in Destiny, and if they listen, I love you. But I wanted you to be beating me at this game because it's new. And I don't want to know it yet.
Mahler's complaining because he solved Unlimited too soon.
We got to see if you have it. We're going to deploy Leia.
I do have it.
Yep.
So 1 overwhelm.
Yep. That's not frustrating. Hit your base for 3.
Yep. I will hit your base for 3 with Sabine.
Let's play the Falcon.
Akbar, hit for 1, heal 1.
Not that it does me any good. Do you have lethal? No, not yet.
Not
Outclaim.
this turn.
I just wasn't able to. All right, good game.
Good game. I guess I can't shake your hand, but good game.
Yeah. I think if you're on green, you always play ECL.
Yeah.
But I've been like semi-vocal about like reconsidering that. I'm like one of the only people that says there might be some situations in which a 30 health green base is better than ECL. The one time is in like control mirrors, but I think like if you're building your deck, you should be optimizing for like the whole meta, not just control mirrors. So I think you should always go ECL.
Let me
but like there are.
Let me call back.
I think
to
most of the
Destiny.
time, if I knew I was playing all control mirrors, I'd probably want a 30 health base instead of a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Did you think
Sure, I mean, that
Feed
makes
Royal
sense.
Palace was the best base 100% of the time in across the galaxy?
With the only exception being Shadowcaster.
So you thought there
Yes.
was an exception. All right.
Sure.
There was no exception.
Well, no, it was an exception because Shadowcaster you played Weapons Factory Alpha, which also got you the 1 free resource, so it was like the same as Theed.
I think ECL is on the level of Feed Royal Palace.
Hey, just hopping in chat. So
Yeah.
did he forget to delete a resource? Because
That's what Chad is saying, that he forgot to delete a
yeah,
resource.
because
So
I'm like,
you should be
how-
at 8.
I just
So yeah, I'm just gonna if you're good with it, I would say like rewind to the start of the round and just play it as if you had 8. Like obviously we've had some information revealed but I think that's probably the most fair way to do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. All right, this looks correct to me. And so it'll be Hippo's action with 8 resources.
Okay, I think I got this game now because now I have so much damage in hand, but we'll see. All right, I'll hop out. Wait.
All right. See ya. Thanks for this. Okay, so we got that figured out. If this were like a real tournament, like oh shoot, we might have some consequences. All right. But all right, so Hippo does eventually get it. After all that, it was just surprise trick. Okay. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I am late for class, so I should get out of here.
I did not have it.
Yeah.
GG's.
GG's. I think Michael O is going to get this one unless Al can really pull a rabbit out of a hat. Yes, well, it is. Yeah, because it's no good to me dead. I think that's going to do it in for Al. Yeah, okay, so he goes for the Fighters for Freedom. Boba might be forced to... All right, so he's going to leave the Fighters for Freedom alive. That could be the lifeline Al needs to win this. So here comes the For a Cause. I don't think... I don't think he knows about the Rebel Assault. So that could be big. All right, so that's only going to be 4 coming in from the For a Cause, 3 from the ability, and 1 from the Fighters for Freedom. So Rebel Assault is 4 to base, plus For a Cause. I think Al's actually going to get this one, and I think I think Michael might have been better served by killing the Fighters for Freedom. Because if he did, he dealt 4 less damage, so Al would be at 14. But he has 9 on the board right now, which puts you to 23, plus Fire Spray in hand seals the deal. But this way, like, you can lose to... I think he is going to lose. I don't know if there is a winning line for Michael in this situation. If Al just goes, attack base and then For a Cause, and he takes the attack, and it's going to be 1 action. I guess theoretically it's possible for this For a Cause to miss, but I mean 1, 2 did miss once, but that's not enough. And you can call me Al takes it down. So, like, while we're talking about the league, do you want to just talk about the discourse that's been going on?
The controversy, yeah.
I understand you haven't been following it as much because you've been busy, but would you say that the TTI League is the most competitive thing going on in Unlimited right now?
I don't know. I think I understand the argument, because any other event, you're sort of locked by the locale. Like, can the best players in the world travel to this event? Maybe, maybe not. Whereas, the TTI League is available to everyone. But there are people who don't play on TTS. There are people who only play in locals.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't think it is. Which, I mean, I know I'm the person that runs it, and I do think there is a level of competition, but I don't think it's the most competitive thing right now.
Okay. What would you say is the most competitive?
I think, like, any, like, in-person tournament that's sufficiently large is probably going to be, like, more competitive. Because I do think there is a high level of play in the TTI League. Even though there's nothing at stake, we're just playing for prestige, which is worth exactly as much as you want it to be worth.
Yeah, and different amounts to different people.
Yeah, and, like, we have, like, lots of good players from around the world. And I think, like, if you were going to make an argument that it's the most competitive thing, that's what you would point to, is that, we have people from, all over the world playing in this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But there's also, I think, a lot of really good players that, like you said, aren't going to be playing on TTS, and just aren't going to be playing in, like, a league that has no prizes.
Right. Exactly.
So I think, like, that sort of makes it inherently less competitive.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head
unless they give Dr. Afra a tremendous amount of support in this set, Dr. Afra is going to be the worst leader in the game.
Gosh, she has no support. Nothing works with her. She's just as bad as Finn.
I mean, look at her. Like her ability is just hot garbage. Discard a card from your deck. How is that good?
Is she there now? No, she's not. There's just not enough, especially in this color.
Afra, Mills make an opening. 3 cards left in hand, nothing left in deck. We're starting to see the bleeding from Mill. This is so unsatisfying to watch. Oh, this is so satisfying for me to watch. Super Laser Blast. Clear those units. Another trigger here. The only unit left here is this Cloud Rider. Let's pick here. Power the Dark Side, restock. And it's over, folks. Just about. And Spatpad shows them. And Afra takes it down in round 1.
Yeah, I think it's tough. I mean, Afra has all kinds of answers, but I mean, I feel that you still have to be as aggressive as possible into her. I mean, you got to score some hits in the early and mid rounds if you want to have a chance. Plays a crate. She's just claiming win.
Yeah. He's just playing with his food at this point.
Yeah.
And that's it.
There it goes.
Afra. Moving on to the top cut.
Yeah. Oh, man. And the crowd goes wild.
All right, this is way outside my range, but we're going to do it anyway.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that you have nothing, but I know the truth. And guess I'm the fool with your cards all on the table, showing all the proof. I don't want to pass again, but you don't want to end the phase. You only want to be the one that goes first next round. You can play 100 cards in stores and take initiative, try to stop the feeling. You can't play it like you did before. Play in your deck list something more appealing. Good luck, Maze. Well, good luck, Maze. You take initiative just to stop the feeling. Good luck, Maze. Well, good luck, Maze. You take initiative just to stop the feeling.
All right, that is all I have right now. Alex is slowly starting to lose. Ooh, there's another crafty smuggler. And a Greedo. And Alex just throws his cards on the table, and that's it. Congratulations to Rob for taking it down with Mono Yellow Boba. Folks, the Boba Apocalypse is here. Shadows of the Galaxy, dead on arrival. Nothing in it seems to compare to the power of the last set hotness.
Yeah, this is like a NFL Red Zone. You know, we can just hop on between the games.
Yeah.
You know, and this is the only Hans final.
The classic Alden Aaron Rick versus Harrison Ford.
There you go.
That's right.
Is this game 3?
I tell you what, I respect that you know the name of the player. or the actor for Han. He did a great job, honestly. How do you follow Harrison Ford?
Loopy, did you just inhale helium?
I did not know. I looked it up.
Loopy, your voice is really, really high all of a sudden.
No, Loopy's.
Oh.
Hold on, my headset might have disconnected. I'll reconnect it. 1 second. just to
No
mess with you,
drinking
buddy.
helium on stream, man.
Someone clip this.
It sounds like
talking,
you, but it's like
keep
it's
talking.
Check 1 2.
Forget the solo.
Okay, yeah, you're normal.
I'll probably never play this Han Solo leader because I like to try to forget that movie happened.
We got late night gaming in about 28 minutes. We got KTOD coming on for some live games with your favorite content creators.
I'll be in the comments for that one.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. On your Smurf account?
It's a Murph account. Let's do it. You see it? Wait, hold on. You see it? Actually, you know what? Let me zoom in on it while we're waiting for him.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. So there's a story there. If just look at some of the stickers on KTOD's Discord if you want to know the story, but it's a funny story in the end.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to zoom in as far as I can on stream. Oh shoot.
Oh
yes. Yes.
It's that one.
What are you doing? Yes. Yes. So
It's okay,
Rebel
you got-
Trader, you are great.
I gotta roast myself every once in a while. You know, it's a nice humble reminder for myself.
We'd like that.
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
like that too,
Oh, God.
and we'd like that. I was telling the story the other day of your match win and some of the emotional reactions to it. But please, folks, keep the Star Wars cards in perspective. It's not the end of the world if you win or lose, or if the person on Carabas doesn't undo. You'll be okay.
100%.
I think Bamboozle on K2 is the only way he wins this.
Bamboozle on K2 gets our. I don't know. I think he might be dead either way, but he just doesn't know it. I think he does have to play the Bamboozle, I think, but I don't know if he. I think even if he does, he loses, right?
Then we see a wing attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to base, right? Or no, 7 to base.
It's 7. But what would happen is you would go Sabine first.
Yeah, Sabine
and
first.
then you would see A-Wing. Because Poe could kill Sabine. And looks like Poe's just going to go to base.
Discarding Heroic Resolve. Killing K2.
Oh, he can kill the K2 there. I didn't think of that. Okay. That's going to be 3. But that's going to be... Yeah, no, that's still...
It's still
He
GG.
goes Honorable
Heroic
Sacrifice on either of these, and that's game.
Boom. Wow, well played. Al taking it down. Sabine Red 2-0 in the finals. A very quick game.
Wow. Yeah.
That was outstanding.
And we're going into a game 3. And Cody now has the chance to become the first American champion of the TTI League since the release of the game.
Yeah, would love to see more of that. You know, playing these games at 5 p.m. EST is feeling great for me. So if we can get a lot more NA players into this league, keep those standard time matches coming, that would be amazing.
All right, and here's Poe with the Darksaber. 10 to base.
Right, 12 up.
Let's see if he does 2 more. Oh, he's actually going to go for the discard.
Oh, I see. Okay, just keeping the hand clean. I like that. Either way, you're setting yourself up for a one-action lethal here, and it's going to come down to this top deck. Oh, no chance. That ain't going to do it.
And Cody F13.
It's
coming home.
Throws the cards on the table.
Coming home.
Yeah, we've done it. Finally, NA takes a TTI season in season 5 here. Good stuff to Cody. Marvelous play and really dealt the massive hand in game 3 there.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son.
the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jubjub bird, and shun the fruminous bundersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the manxome foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as in oofish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back.
What did we say, 22?
Yep.
22. This is over there, by the way.
What am I doing?
Nope.
I don't know. He's got Sky behind him.
22. That hits a 5. Or cause, probably. We'll gamble. I guess I'll smack that.
Alright, I'll go 5.
Yep. 27. Yep. Oh.
Good games.
Okay, what comes next here?
Well, you've been freed. You'll remember that you belong to me.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just singing the Hamilton song called What Comes Next.
Oh, okay. I have not seen Hamilton, to tell you the truth. All right, so let's see what happens.
Now everyone's roasting you for not having seen Hamilton. You have to go see it. It's on Disney Plus.
Hyperspace Cube says, TowerNumberNine, go watch Hamilton, and by the time you are done, this match is still going. We'll see if Greedo hits his top deck. Greedo top deck. Jason tapping the top of his deck, hoping for a card that can kill. Oh, and he gets it.
Greedo's not throwing away his shot. Well, I mean, as the saying goes about dealing with Sabine, stabilizing is easy, winning is harder. Loopee's only got 2 damage on his base, and Jason's got to go all the way from there to 25. It does something to Greedo.
Greedo is real. Greedo's looking like a real nice target here.
I think Greedo was saying, I really want to be played, and Jason didn't know how to say no to that.
Yeah. No ambush, though, on that record, I believe.
Did he not? Timely?
I think he only has 6 resources. I don't think he can afford it.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
What is this?
I mean, usually Timely and Wrecker are...
He plays Wrecker and doesn't use his ability. He can swing this turn for 11, and then he has lethal 2 different ways, and Wrecker can't stop even one of them, much less both of them. I think it's over.
But I guess we should wait for it. Wait for it.
It ain't over till it's over, as they say. But I think it's going to be a win for Jason here.
All right, Jason. History has its eyes on you.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
I'm catching some of the Hamilton references there, D-House. And then on top of that, the Greedo top deck was a sad moment for Loopee as well.
Yeah,
but you
just
know
left
what?
him helpless.
Congrats to Jason. He won. I was saying I wasn't sure that this was even favored to be anymore with no good to me dead, no waylay, but he made it happen.
Yeah. The world was not wide enough for both Boba and Sabine.
But I do think that if Boba dominates this season, I think it would be time for some action to be taken.
I do think there's certainly some stuff in set 3 that's going to blow us all away. And maybe Boba will still be strong, but I don't think he's going to last forever.
Playing more control decks and see where things go from there, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, well, I mean, Boba has no control who lives, who dies, who tells his story.
Rebel with the Hamilton references. See, I get some of these. You know, it was a big enough thing that I recognize some of that stuff.
Okay, that's good. Thank you for being here, Tower. When they tell the story of tonight, they'll talk about how great we were as commentators.
More Hamilton, huh?
Okay,
Well,
you got that one.
thanks for having me on.
It's got to find 6 more.
I'll go ahead and Bazine.
Gets to play out Bazine. I think it's it. I think Eduardo's got it. Either one of those 2 cards is lethal.
I'm gonna take Wrecker.
Takes the Wrecker. I mean,
I'll pay 1 from restore
Salacious Crime, so he gets to heal 1. All right.
Pay 1.
Did you take a card with Bazine?
I did. Yes.
I didn't draw another one. Yeah.
Maclunky, return Crumb to hand, deal 3 damage to the Fleet Lieutenant.
So he did have the Maclunky.
Replay that.
So he gets to heal 2 off the Salacious Crimes here. So he actually can go in. Steven actually has a chance to win here if Eduardo doesn't have a way to win immediately. Because he's at 25, so he can take 4 and still survive from this K2 or the Thorrk cost. And then Eduardo's on 19. Steven might have found the line. I don't know what he could have. Maybe it's like ECL Sundari. Or not ECL, but like Timely Sundari. Or is ECL still is open? Yep, so it's going to be Sundari. And that saves him.
That's a restore 2, right?
ECL, another K2 for 6 damage. Yeah, that would do it.
It's little, right?
What was that?
It's little, right?
Yeah, that should be 8.
Yeah, oh, but Steven has the DL44 in hand in the resource row. So Steven takes it. Wow, that was a close one.
Yeah, I'm going to go in Barrage, take out Phase Trooper and one of the clones.
Been a good match. You guys are going back and forth.
That's so we should not see any more Barrage out of Rebel Trader out of this deck.
Oh, I might have something up my sleeve.
Hello, man.
He's probably got a couple more.
Is that not the 3rd Barrage? Am I wrong about that?
That was the 3rd Barrage, but yeah, we'll see. I'll take initiative.
All right. I will pass.
To remind myself, as Gandork's list myself.
Ooh, Hotshot Blaster.
The Hotshot Blaster comes in on Lom Pike. So does Jimmy...
And now I think Gar's threatening lethal.
He is. Is it 4 because I can believe in time, though?
All right, he's got hit all 4. 1,
2,
3.
3.
And I believe
4. The
game. Wow.
finishes the game. What an ending there. As Sabine with lethal there. The top card of
the Darksaber on top.
The top card. Had there been one more, it would have been a Darksaber. So by the thinnest of margins, the Sabine ECL deck takes out the Cinderella story of Portland. You know, Gandork on the Mighty Gar Saxon, and Jimmy takes his revenge for the loss in Swiss.
With Twilight Republic revealed, I know there are dozens of you that are interested in this content, so let's get into it. We're going to start with Nalase. I think I'm going to put her down here. Newt's got to be up here. Obi-Wan's obviously up here, right? Yoda down here. Dooku is going to be up here. Wat Tambor is going to be there. Rex is also going to be there. Padme is also going to be there. What can I say? Maul. And Vizsla's going to be up there. Ahsoka, I think it's pretty obvious. Anakin, Mace, same as Dooku, right? Ventress, come on. Grievous, yeah, definitely. That's Grievous. Jango's going to be there. Palpatine's going to be there. And Quinlan, I think, is going to go there. All right. So that is all the leaders in Twilight Republic ranked by their favorite Chappell Roan song. Well, hello there. It's me, Robo Trader. We got more Top Cut action here. Been a long day here in America. Long day. You know, Vika is a Canadian player. I hear the weather's nice there this time of year. Might be nice to be living there at this moment. All right, looks like we're getting started here. They're saying that I'm probably sleepy. I kind of am sleepy, but you know, all things taken into account, I'm actually doing fine. You know how Vika earlier said that I was basically asleep? It wasn't true then, but I think it is now. I am fading fast. Eroth does have initiative here, which means he can do Plokotoya things. There's got to be a way to shorten that. Ploya? There's Plo. Going to ambush into that Anakin. Show that it's never going to happen. And now the Mighty Cole powered K2SO that backs the economy is going to clean out that Sabine, and we should have the trigger from the lightsaber. Yes. All right, here comes Anakin. Just gonna clear that R2, and just like that, folks, we're back where we were game one, with Eroth getting out to a false lead and then just crumbling in the late game. Reminds me of something else that's happening, but we shouldn't talk about that. Vika's got lethal on board here, and Eroth's got no way to stop it. So Vika taking it down quickly into here. We've got some interesting stuff coming down here, and breaking in comes down. This Anakin hitting for 10. He gets +1 for, or +1 for every 5, which should be +4, and then +2 from the event. All right. Is this Anakin just gonna be enough for Shiro to win here? He's got to find some way to clear it. Lalu can get up to 29, but that is just going to make this Anakin attack for, what, 5 times 5 is, or 5 plus 4 is 9. Yeah, no, so that's going to be lethal. And, wow. By going into base here, it looks like Lalu, who was ahead this whole game, is just going to end up losing to a massive Anakin. And Shiro takes the first one.
Yeah, I don't know if he does. Man, this has been one of the closest matches of the Top Cut so far.
Just want to make sure I'm reading this right. Yeah, okay, so next round, calculating Magna Guard will not have Sentinel. But there will be a Long Pike and calculating Magna Guard that he'll have to deal with. And if he plays Maul here, he's giving up the game.
Yeah, I mean, if he might have extra cards in deck that he could hypothetically draw that would, I don't know if he has No Give Me Deads or Waylays or
well,
Frozen Carbonites left.
Dillen just takes the initiative and swings with Vader for 5.
Well, I mean, he can potentially draw a card off Palpatine here.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Frozen and Carbonite, no way.
He drew it. He drew the out that he needed.
He can't damage Long Pike right here. If he does that, he just lost the game.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no.
goodness!
No!
What is he doing?
No! Royal Regretting! No!
What? He played that perfectly, got the exact out he needed, and then he threw it away. No. Oh, he's gonna beat himself up for that one. Don't beat yourself up too hard. Everybody makes mistakes.
What do you think, Rebel Trader? Who's going to take this match?
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
Put
I
some
think
pressure on you. Make a call.
My gut tells me Django, but I'm not sure.
Explain yourself.
I just think that Django can catch this Anakin deck.
Yeah.
It can get a tempo lead, and the Anakin deck has a hard time coming back from that, especially if the taps on the Anakin are coming down, which I think they will. There's just so many ways to do it.
Same.
I gotta go with the Anakin deck. We've seen DZ play very well on stream already once, beating what was a very bad matchup in my opinion in CAD Red. And I think if the Anakin deck plays to its strengths, then a lot of times Django can run out of tap effects, and you really only need to get one or maybe 2 hits in with Anakin.
I do know the name DZ. He's been he was a very good Destiny player, and he's made a name in Unlimited too. So if anyone can do it, he can. But just on the matchup, I do think Django is favored. So those are my
It's just fun to put our predictions out there.
It's gonna be even more fun when I end up being right.
yeah, right. 2 to
Famous
1.
last words.
Fandom though. All right.
Yeah, that's some good prep. Rebel Trader, you have an opportunity to change your prediction for half score. You only get half points.
I don't know.
I
mean,
are we gonna still get there?
I think post board it looks a lot better for the Django player, frankly. So I'll stick with my prediction.
All right.
Interesting.
We're gonna take games 2 and 3. All right. If Django gets this, you'll have an opportunity to change for quarter points next round. So, do we kill the wolf?
I like killing wolf because you still have this free kill on the P38 in space, even though you
we
can't
just
claim.
trade
And
it.
now it's just
Absolutely.
an empty board against two immense units.
Yeah, I think this might be it. I'm
He
gonna have
did
to eat
miss the
crow.
restore. He did
He
miss
can't.
the
The
restore.
wolf was played, so there was no restore.
So he did not miss the restore?
All right, 3 restore units and 1 unit that attacks for 8. This is exactly how Anakin wants this to go.
All right.
And Django scoops it up.
All right, Rebel Trader, you're gonna have another chance in the finals, okay?
I will defend Rebel Trader a bit. I do feel like this Django had subpar draws. We only saw 1 P38 and it was very late game. We only saw 1 Ruthless Raider, 1 Triple Dark Raid. A lot of Django's key cards just didn't show up, and a lot of Anakin's did, which is, I think, part of how this matchup goes sometimes. If one side draws their key cards and the other side doesn't, that side's going to win.
Any final words for us, RT?
Just because you take the initiative doesn't mean you have to let the initiative take you. If you know what I mean?
Truer words are never spoken.